Okay, welcome to module 1. So today we will learn about various important terminologies. So to start with, we'll talk about attack. So what is an attack? An attack is an action that is done on a system to get its access and extract any sensitive data. The second important term is vulnerability. So it is a weakness in a system which can be hardware or software, or it can be an implementation error, which is when exploited leads to an unexpected and undesirable event, so which compromises the security of the system as well. So in short, you can say that vulnerability is a security loophole that allows an attacker to enter the system by bypassing various user authentications. Okay, next important term is exploit. So it is a method to intrude or penetrate into the system. Next is payload. So it is a malicious code inside the exploit, that is called as a payload. So payload is a malicious code inside the exploit. And what is an exploit? Exploit is a method to intrude or penetrate into the system. Next important term is malware. So malware is malicious, which is intended to do harm. It is a malicious software which, when enters the target host, gives an attacker full or limited control over the target. Now if you see malware, which is combination of malicious, which is intended to do harm, and software, you can see here malicious MAL and software's WARE. If you combine it, you get this term malware. Next important term is backdoor. A backdoor or trapdoor is a hidden entry to a computing device or software that bypasses the security measures such as login and password protections. Next important term is zero-day attack. An attack that exploits computer application vulnerabilities before the software developer releases a patch for the vulnerability, for that specific vulnerability. So what is a zero-day attack? It is an attack that exploits the computer application vulnerabilities. Whatever computer application vulnerabilities are, it exploits that even before the software developer releases a patch for that vulnerability. Next important term is daisy chaining. So it involves gaining access to one network or computer and then using the same information. What it does, it involves in gaining access to one network or a computer, and then it uses the same information which it has already gained to gain access to multiple networks and computers that contain desirable information, whatever the information is required by the hacker. Next important term is doxing. So it is publishing personally identifiable information about an individual collected from publicly available databases and social media. For example, your email ID or personal phone number or Aadhaar card or PAN card, whatever is available in the public available database and in the social media. Publishing those personal information, personally identifiable information, is called as doxing. You might be aware of this concept, but it is possible that you might not be aware of this term, that this scenario is called as doxing. Next is bot. A bot is a software application that can be controlled remotely to execute or automate predefined tasks. So whatever the predefined task can create a bot. What is a bot? Is a software application. The software application that can be controlled remotely to execute or automate some predefined task. Next important term is hack value. So it is the notion among hackers that something is worth doing or is interesting. So that thing is called as hack value. So what we learned today is some basic terminologies which is required to understand about ethical hacking.